Flashback. Now they did go to 1975. Look at that. It is true. What voice I give this for? Oh wow! I can't do great voice. Look at this CGI. The interior of the time machine smelled like metal and was covered in instruments of different sizes. The girl inside was sobbing. It's almost been an hour since Suzuha left to go look around. She'd assumed that Kagura would have stopped crying by then, but she had no such luck. How long are you going to keep crying? You need to get it together. Think about how big Sis Mayu felt. She looked up at Suzuha. Her face went what with years. Matt, you had to go 2 plays. I love plays. We just learned. We got a news report. I don't know what you missed. Let me think real quick. Okabe went to the lab. We answered the call from Kalisu, and we walked into the development room and found Suzuha hiding there. Yuki found out. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we learned that Yuki died from gunshots by the peacekeeping force. And what was it? News report came on about people having deja vu and misplaced memories and all that jazz. And I'm like, yo, it's Reading Steiner, boys. Reading Steiner! Everyone has Reading Steiner all of a sudden. Or has a small effect from it. I don't know how strong it is, but like, I don't know where they're going to take Reading Steiner plot. I don't know where that's going. I don't know how that's going to contribute to the overall plot, which we still don't know what the overarching plot is, because we refuse to... The overarching plot would be like to fix the past, but the overarching plot... Well, excuse me here. I keep saying overarching plot 5 times, but one more time. We refuse the overarching plot because Okabe does not want to go back and fix the overarching plot. That's probably the worst place to use overarching plot. Take a shot at overarching plot. Okay. Mommy. So don't cry. It's annoying. But I know you just witnessed your family and you're never gonna see them again. But can you please stop crying? It's annoying. Suzuha walked over to Kagura and knelt down so they'd be at eye level. She had no intention of spoiling her. Her goal was to save billions of lives, and this was the first mission. Peppo Okabe hates plot. He just doesn't live a normal life, man. He just wants to vibe. This guy's saying World War III, bro. He's out for lunch. Gotta find someone else. We'll just have Daru. Daru's the main character now. Valkyrie. Give me guidance from Norse mythology. There are many Valkyries, and at least every other are given names. They choose who will die on the battlefield and who will be victorious. They take the souls of those who fought bravely to Valhalla to prepare for the coming Ragnarok. Skuld, one of the 3 Norns and the goddesses of future, is a Valkyrie. Remember the Valkyrie. You work for me. And you're not a civilian. This is the year 1975. Nobody we know is alive here. Dad and Big Sis Mighty haven't been born yet. In other words, there's no one to protect us. Boom. Hand. 6 gigs. The only one who can protect you, is yourself. Got it? Yeah. Kagura was a brave girl, and she probably realized that now. That now wasn't time for tears. She tried to stop crying. It wasn't working well, but it was a lot better for her emotions than sobbing. She was a smart girl. Suzuha knew that. Or what's gonna happen to her? Where did she go? She's not in the present timeline. There's not a lot of time. If someone from this era finds the time machine, there's a big commotion. What is present time? You know, maybe let's not think about what is present time, because from her perspective, present time is 2036. If time's relative, then present time gets shifted. Right? Maybe not. I don't know. My dog is still outside. I wonder if he wants inside. Just says no one to let him in. No, he seems to be enjoying it out there. Seems to be walking, sniffing. It's a tiny dog. It's brown. Let's see. The machine had landed on the roof of the radio building, which wasn't a spot that people visited often. The chances of anyone finding it were slim. Yeah, because they had no one to help them to conceal it. I mean, you're walking to like the roof of your house one day, and you see a giant satellite. Like, I don't think that was there before, but I'm not sure. That's probably nothing. That meant they couldn't stay long. Oops. She needed to finish her mission quickly and move to the next time period. What was our mission in this time period? If something goes wrong, can we just use the time machine to come back? There's not enough. There's not enough fuel. We can't jump an infinite number of times. It won't work. If it won't work, then when it really counts, then this is all for nothing. What if we just go to the 2036 and pick up more fuel and go back? Probably not. Probably not how it works. I see. Can you stand up? Oh, wow. There's like no skyscrapers. It's like we're like on top of the world right now. My goodness. Back in Suzuha stepped on the time machine back into Kikari. Is that a ladder? Did it always have a ladder? Gotta look surprised. Her eyes were narrowed at the bright sunlight. She just like broke the ladder and just never came with. Sky above Tokyo in its time period was too dirty to be called blue. Was it? I don't know, it looked pretty blue to me. Smoking dust clouds for the who knew what. Or rising from rows of smokestacks, skull combined with black exhaust from the cars that scurried along the ground. It could have smog so thick you could literally see it. The sky above the city was covered by a veil of death. But still, it was the first clear sky that Kagura had ever seen. She only knew the ones from books and videos that the sky could be this bright. Nuclear weapons used in the Third World War had changed the weather over Tokyo, and their sky was constantly covered in dull gray clouds. Pollution, not pog. I did not know that pollution was pop in the 70s, but I can imagine. The Industrial Society and its Future by Theodore Kravitsky. Chapter 1. The sunlight was always weak when it was shone through them, and was never this bright. I thought it was nighttime when they time traveled, or maybe it was just dark gray clouds. I don't remember what it was. Lots of coal smoke. Let's go. What's cargon? You say carbon? Carcinogen? I have no idea what that is. They didn't teach me that in general science class. When I was a kid, the sky was like this. I don't remember much. I remember a little. She still looked up at the sky too. When does the year go to World War III? So remember what she said? She's like, I don't know, 16 or something? Not that long. Not that long. Like 3 years maybe? Cancer substance? Oh. Hot dog. Wait, not hot dog. Opposite dog. Radioactive dog. That doesn't sound good. Did it cause a lot of cancer in Tokyo at that time? What if it did or not? Air so clean. I don't know what voice I gave her. In 2036, you needed a filter and a mask to go outside for any length of time. Compared to that, 1935 was a lot cleaner. Not bug. No. I understand why everyone was willing to risk it all to change the world line, right, Gagari? The world lines. That's alright. The world lines, history, you can worry about that stuff later. For now, just focus on protecting the sky. So, Kagari slipped her hand into her pocket and took out the faded green Upa keychain. She stared at it with a sad look on her face. She was probably thinking about Mayuri, her mother, and was probably trying to understand what it meant that her mother had put her inside the time machine. She decided that the Kagura was alright now and closed the hatch to the time machine from the outside. The lock flipped up on automatically. The only person who could open it now was Suzuha. The only biometrics had been loaded into the system ahead of time. Even if someone did find the machine, it would be a while before they found out what it was. Satellite, bro. That's what it is. Kagari, look at this. Wearing another CG view would be pretty poggers. Man, is that a realistic picture? It looks so real. So they hand her a print of a photo. Is that the same photo they had before? So it was like really worn down. Maybe that's why it's worn down. Did it stay in this timeline and 30 years later someone took a picture of it? What is this? A retro PC called the IBM 5100. Oh, is that what we're grabbing? Wait, why would she want the IB 5100 in this timeline? It has no use. We never sent that D-man that she needed to delete. I don't know when in that current time still worked, but here we should be able to find a working one. Now, our first mission is to split up and find it. Yeah. We can communicate with this. Man, they totally got rid of that thing in the anime. I could have swore. Alright, when we grabbed that time machine in the original visual novel, it was like, yeah, someone donated it, and if anyone in the future wouldn't coming asking for it, give it to them. And I'm like, bro, some time travel from the future happened. I think I told it to my friend who watched the anime. And he's like, that didn't happen. And I'm like, weird. Dude, I'm still waiting for it to be resolved, bro. I have been waiting the last 3 months for that to resolve, and it is not. Just forgot about it. Yeah, it have an individual. I did have an individual novel. Okay, I can't remember exactly what the quote was because it's been 3 months. You're about a photogram. Oh my god! That's not even canon, is it? What the crap? Or maybe it is canon. I'm not sure. I think that on like official website or something. It wasn't canon. It was listed as. Apparently that one came before this game. So now I'm confused with the order of playtime. Or the order of play. Canonically, it's debatable. Ah, I see. Some of it's canon. Canonically. Some of it's not. Mini spam all. Just pick the good stuff and call it canon. Me and your mom, canon. Let's go. She handed Kagari a small transceiver. It's a walkie-talkie. I was told it doesn't have a very long range, so don't expect too much from it. I was looking at walkie-talkies earlier, and I think you can do something with a walkie-talkie that is technically illegal. And it has to do something with, well, here in America, you can't communicate on a very specific channel. I think you just have access to it if you do, and it's like illegal if you do. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. I just saw in the reviews, and I'm like, what? I mean, that would be pretty cool, but if I would accidentally communicate in the wrong channel, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good. I think you gotta have like a license to operate a radio. I think that may be what it was. I mean, it was like I'm pretty sure, judging by the reviews, complaining about that must have been a pretty high quality thing. I think it was like the reviews are complaining about like you gotta have a radio license to transmit frequency or something. I'm like, oh, what? And they might have mentioned that channel too, or maybe it had like a license to transmit on a certain channel. I'm not exactly sure. It was on a review. I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna get a walkie-talkie. I'm not gonna use one. Actually, I thought about giving a walkie-talkie to a friend. I don't know how long it'll be. You know what cool it'll be? You and your friend, if you have one, just have a walkie-talkie, and then like out of nowhere, you can just talk to it, and boom, you can hear them as long as you're near it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Pretty waste of money, but it's like a phone call, except you can't decline it. That'd be pretty nice. Pretty cool. Interesting. Or just go eavesdrop on some people. That'd be fun too. Maybe I'll get a walkie-talkie. Maybe I won't actually. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I was told it doesn't have very long range, so don't expect too much from it. I'm supposed to give her. Okie dokie. Meet in front of the building every 90 minutes for a status report. Got it? How old is she? Like 9? Okie dokie. Good answer. Good answer. So I noted and patted Kagari in the head. Okay. Wait, no, what is it? Okay, let's get started. Something like that. Word. What year is this? Present day? Looks a little rusty. Yeah, building's gotta be present day. Well, I don't remember that giant J being there. It's just on the top of Riding Building in 2010 looking down. 35 years, huh? That's how long it could go up in real time since she's spoken to Gotti from here. Oh, that's the last time she spoke! Meet back in 90 minutes. Never seen again. She kidnapped? From her perspective, it's been a few months. The view up here had been changed a lot since then, and the next 26 years will change even more. Oh, there it is. There's the leitmotif. Yo, BRB, gotta go to 2010 buy some milk. Oh crap! Don't get enough fuel to go back. Well, sucks to suck. I don't know. The next 25 years will change even more. She's seen it for herself, how this building changed over the span of 61 years. The thought didn't make her feel sentimental. Instead, she felt the loneliness and fear that comes from having a past not shared with anyone else. That's literally him, bro. That's him. That's that guy. If I had a hand at a point right now. The time machine to change the world lines meant breaking the rules of the universe. When Tato Kabe's words flashed through her mind. Is this present? What time is it? Oh my god. Still, lately she'd been thinking more about Kagari. She'd been searching the city at regular intervals. She was looking for Kagari Shina. She didn't even know if she was in Tokyo. She had no clues. She didn't even know that what Kagari looked like now. So maybe the waste of time. You so she had to find Kagari herself. But she hadn't had any better luck today. Such like amazing music. Slapping. For like a tragic turn of events. She turned around and looked toward the time machine. She would come here every day. Her primary reason for coming here would see if her father, Itaru Ashida, had been there. Anytime she let her guard down, he would come to try and examine it. She told him it would cause a time paradox, but he didn't listen. She needed to keep constant watch. To be honest, she had a lot of things she had to do. Oh, that kind of scared me. And then she heard the metal door to the roof open. Was it her dad? She squinted in the darkness, but the person she saw was much smaller than Itaru and had cat ears coming out of her head. Oh no! Meow! There you are! You sit on top of a building and you see this butt through the door? I don't know, man. It's either this or it's the ledge. Fetish time! Bro, this Eskimo suit, bro. Poggers. It's just like she's a literal Eskimo suit. Susan, yeah? Good evening. What are you doing here? Oh, it's you, big sissy with me. God dang it. Fetish Nyan Nyan had a spring in her step as she appeared Suzuha. Oh, there's the leitmotif, except in piano form. Who's Rumi? I'm Faris, yeah. It's just Rumi. What does that mean? Faris' real name was Rumi Akiha. She was Dada's friend and had to help. Oh, that's why. There were many ways in 2036. So Suzuha had known her ever since she was very young, and she also called her Big Sis Rumi. For the reason it was in this era, she always wanted to be called Faris, though. When Suzuha asked why, she simply responded with, Faris is Faris, yeah? Exactly the same in the other game. An answer which meant nothing to Suzuha. Nya nya. Nobody was in the lab, so I thought you might be here. Guess I was right. Here, I bought your snack. It's leftovers, though. No nya, bro? A sentence without a single nya? Impossible. Impossible. God dang it. Become so far without making a cat pun. Finished under a cake box with a logo from the maid cafe where she worked. May Queen squared? Yeah. Not now squared. I'm glad Dad wasn't at the lab. Oh, that's the wrong voice. If he ate something like that this hour, he'd get even fatter. It's not for Dad, yeah? It's for you. For me? Why? Yeah, you know what? You know you love it. I just grinned and nudged it on the side of their elbow. Oh, I don't. There's an apple tart. There's an apple tart, a munch block, and a piece of strawberry cake too. Ugh. See, doesn't it look so good? Yeah. Faris opened the box and showed her what was inside, so you could smell the sweet, creamy fruit. I don't know what she's scared of. Come on, eat up. Don't worry about a thing, yeah. Open wide. I'll feed it right into your cute little mouth. I'll put it in the fridge for tomorrow. Yeah, you're just a stoic, Susan, yeah? Faris laughed and handed over the box. Dude, they're lifesavers, bro. Her eyes. I could just like... Can we Photoshop those eyeballs out and just like... Dude, I discovered this snack called ZOTZ. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher, but on the inside it has this mixture of 3 chemicals. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. I swear. 3 chemicals, when mixed together and contacted with your saliva at the same time, it produces fizz like pop. And so you suck on it, and then when you hit the center, it just starts fizzing, and it's like a Jolly Rancher. It's a Jollygasm. Yeah, pretty good. You can buy about 101 in America. In America, so I that one video. You can buy 100 of them for $10. I'm like, develop an unhealthy candy addiction for $10? Interesting. You only buy them packs of 100 apparently. You know like that? That one pop can. That's not a real word. Pop can. Tiny little pop can stuff that fizzes. Dude, I love those. They're so tiny. It also kind of fizzes, but that's when you like chew it. Maybe it's the same type of stuff in there. It might. What I do want is some citric acid, and I just want to pour it into my mouth. I'm sure that it's not healthy. No, your tongue might start bleeding or something, but I just want to have some sour. 8 chocolate ones that pop and fizzle when you crack it. When you crack it, just In your mouth or just pops? That's like that's pretty interesting. I've had this stuff something similar. I think I might have some here. Need some Zots? If you want some Zots, well, they're around here somewhere. Where is it? Where's my Zots? Where'd my Zot go? No, I didn't eat it, did I? I need this with deliciousness. You have some citric acid? In or outside? That sounds really cool. Maybe like contact with the air does that. Chocolate fizzing doesn't sound that good though. Dude, where'd it go? I had pink lemonade flavored, or I had pink flavored. I don't see it. No, I could have ate it already. Why, God? Why? Oh well, I'll find it later. Maybe not. We'll never find it. Oh, man. I remember the chocolate itself with the little bubbles of other stuff inside the chocolate. Probably the bubbles inside. Yeah, probably not the chocolate itself. Fizzling chocolate though. This doesn't sound that good in theory. It sounds like if you dip chocolate in soda. Doesn't sound that good. But it probably does taste good. Did it taste good? Was it good? Would you recommend? And while you type that response, I'm going to look around my room for that chocolate. Oh, I tripped. No, wait, no, we're good. Don't blame me. Bro, where is that? Bro. Hold on here. I gave it away. I gave one away, but I had two. Second one might be just thinking of a king. I gave it to my cousin and he declined it. Tastes good. Can't remember the name of actually. I bet if you search up fizzing chocolate, you can probably find it pretty easily. I can't imagine that there's not that many chocolate that fizzles. I got Smarties though. I'll drown my sorrow in these Smarties. Oh, how I wish I had some Zots on me right now. It just doesn't hit the spot, bro. It just doesn't hit the spot. It tastes really good, but this doesn't hit the spot. I'm just about my heart reserve for that fizz. Delicious. Well, I might have to buy those Zots and just first you'd eat one. It's good. It's good. Oh my god. Why even no Zots? I want that Zot. I need it. I need it. Refreshers? Never heard of it. They might not be sold in certain stores. Well, I'm gonna go. I haven't been to Walmart in a while. Refreshers. Candy? Is it candy? Have you looked up Zots? It's an oval. So that's what the name Zots. It's made in Italy and shipped to America. Refreshers. I've never seen refreshers, but the style reminds me of Mentos. Is refreshers fizzy candy? The English tea store. What kind of store is that? Fruity sherbet came with sweet. Dude, this looks good. Made in the UK. I want one. I can buy it. Are you saying I can buy this and ship it to America? A single one? Check out. Hold on here. Oh, I need an email address. Well, I'm not buying a single one of these things. No, sadly, that looks so good though. Well, it just looks good. I can't just go out. I can't just spend 100 Zots for $10 or 10 of these for $10. I mean, maybe. Wait, $8 an ounce? You buy them in ounces? A pack of 10 for $10? Now that's what I'm talking about. I can get it July 27th. Holy crap. Delicious. Dude, just everyone loves it in the reviews. These refreshers, people, they're going wild over the refreshers. Natural colors and flavors. Man, I just want to browse the internet for cool candy. Buy candy. Okay, gotta resist. You're not gonna do that Steins Gate. You have this in your cupboard? Citric acid? You have citric acid? Bro! Have you ate it? You gotta do a little taste test. You gotta do a little teaspoon and see what happens. Let's see here. They expire tomorrow, so make sure you eat it before you do. Yeah? No, I'm gonna try it now. It's the chemical for sour. You gotta try, bro. It's probably good. I probably won't do too much at a time, though. Pretty sure too much sour makes your, like, tongue bleed. Hey, bro, you feed your dog some of that, see what happens. Maybe look at it, it's probably safe. Give him, like, the tiniest bit and see how he reacts to sour food. He's gonna go... I mean, I don't know. Like, how do dogs react to citric acid? I don't know. I don't even know what it does. All I know is it just does sour. I don't know if it has any nutritional info or anything. You're welcome. Dude, he really pumped up his game here for these cat puns. Hey, 6 gigabytes. Faris gave her a mischievous wink and then looked up the sky. Looked up the time machine beside them. How's Daranya? Time machine we should go in. Back sprite. He's working hard, I guess. Fix this for me. Is it okay to leave this time machine here? How would she know? Well, I guess she is kind of the leader. The overlord. She looked around the roof as she asked. It was solely thanks to Faris that no one really noticed a massive object on the roof. She was the heir to the rich family that had a lot of influence in this area and contributed a lot to the development of Akibara. She was helping to hide the time machine. Yep, I rented out this whole floor, or roof, I guess. It's fine, yeah. What? I told the owner that we're developing a VR game. It's not the best excuse in the world, but it works. A VR game in 2010? I think VR didn't become popular till 2015. That's when I first started hearing about it. But that's when VR was, like, not that good. It existed, but it wasn't good. Everyone would play that roller coaster game or something. It was a very limited selection of games, and I'm curious. I'm curious real quick. A little curiosity. This is why the game takes me like 30 hours to finish. Or like 60 years. Oh my god. What was it called? Like DK2? I think so, yeah. What was the DK2? I think it was a popular one. What were the specs of that thing? That was 2017. 1920 by 1080. That's not... Oh, there we go. 1920 by 1080 at 75, 72, or 60 hertz. It's per eye. It's not bad. 6 degrees of freedom? I don't even know what that means. 100 to feel... I guess it's not that bad, actually. I thought the little rift... I thought it was worse. Or maybe it was one before that, the original Oculus. My Oculus Rift S has a resolution of 2K. That one has 1K, I guess. I'm not sure, actually sure. 1920, the other one is 25, 60 by 144. Oh my god. Hold on here, one more search. The original Oculus Rift, the DK1. Or just called the Oculus Rift? No, there's a lot of prototypes here. 2012? First prototype 2011. This game's like before Oculus, before Oculus came out. I don't even know what was before Oculus though. Oh, it's got the Development Kit 2. Development Kit 1. That one looks kinda 2014. What is this? Oh my god. Jeez. It's terrible. They say VR and Steins Gate, they mean something else. Do they? I don't know what else could be. What is it? Oh my god, the first VR stuff in Kit 1. Left eye seeing extra. Left eye seeing. There's nothing. It's more than 9 degrees. Resolution is 2080 by 800. Which leads to 640 by 800 per eye. It's terrible. 2050 hertz? Dear God. I know that tracking might be tracking. Brain scanning technology made by creatures also called VRII. If I recall correctly. Oh. The more I know. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know what it stands for. Virtual, or maybe virtual reality, yeah. It's a huge help. Don't worry about it. I'm always ready to help you save the world's elementals from the Bakia. Yeah? Maybe that's why they didn't give like abbreviation for VR in the tip section. I feel like they'd like virtual reality. It's kind of new at this point. I feel like the word is VR. I don't know what's gonna go for here. Now we get the IB5100. We already had that before though. Winged interstellar creatures that appear in the Cthulhu mythologies. Mythos. Mythos? That's Boneworks. Hot dog. Well, Mythos is the company, Boneworks. Fictional company. They were created by August. Wait, actually, never mind. Created in August by August Derleth, the co-creator of the Cthulhu mythos, along with H.P. Lovecraft, and appeared in such stories. The House of the Kerwin's Tree. They described being a chimera-like creature with around 3 meters tall, with the wings of a pterosaur, the legs of an eagle, and a tail like a bee. Despite their terrifying appearance, they understand human speech, and if they feel it's in their best interest, they can even work together with humans. In space, they usually travel around 1/10 the speed of light, but an organ called a hune in their tail allows them to fly faster than the speed of light. The Byakhee are supposedly servants of Hostar, the goddess shepherdess and creation of Ambrose Bierce, author of the famous Devil's Dictionary. Yeah, I believe my dad says one of the things they have worked at an IBM. But then actually, on job, bro, is your dad Okabe Rentaro the second? Actually, be the first, or maybe it could be the second actually. I don't know, didn't have any spawn though, I believe. Or spirits control the elements: earth, water, fire, air. This was proposed by the Swiss alchemist Paracelsus in his book, The Book of Fairies. Eyeballs. He described them as being not dead, like ghosts, but not alive, like humans. And as being spiritual creatures of extraordinary nebulous nature, Paracelsus struggled to explain exactly what they were, and in the end decided to classify them as things. He divided them as follows. The elements of the earth is controlled by the pygmies of the mountain or the gnomes. Gnomes? I'm a gnome, and you've been a gnome. The elements of the water is controlled by the nymphs of the water, or the Undine. Undine? Oh my god, that's sort of the Undertale, but with an eye. You just got gnomed. The element of fire is controlled by the salamanders of the fire, or the Vulcans. The element of air is controlled by the sylph of wind, or the Sylvesters. Hole. Paracelsus' theory had a huge effect on alchemists and authors both of his own and latter generations who filled in the gaps with his work. In the fantasy genre in particular, elements have become mainstay. Never mind. I don't know what mainstay is. IBM, the first portable computer which went on sale in 1975. The design includes an integrated monitor and keyboard, and while it's described as a portable, it weighs almost 25 kilograms. In 2000, I don't know how much that weighs, and how many pounds is that? In 2000, John Titter revealed that there was a special computer language that could only be used on a device of this type, which is not described in the manual. IBM developers would later admit that he was correct. Is that true? Is there a secret programming language that IBM has that John Titter proved true? About half a 10-year-old. I don't know how much a 10-year-old weighs. I mean, you know, this is kind of like the football field of America. How many football fields? It goes inches. There's nothing before inches. I have no idea what. Literally, the smallest thing I can think of is inches in imperial units, which is quite big, like 2 centimeters or something. 55 pounds. Whew, that's like. I would say that's almost half of me, but that's not actually half of me. I weigh like 135. That's quite heavy. I can imagine that's kind of heavy. What's the average weight of a brake rotor? I don't know how much of a brake rotor weighs. I picked one up. Hefty. But inches, feet, yards. football fields. Miles. That's literally how the measurements go. And it's great because 100 yards is a football field. I'm at work and I'm trying to read this thing. I am trying to read this thing. I have hose clamps that range from the size of like 1/16 to 5/8. No, it's like not like that. It's like the size of the size of like 1/8 to 5/16. And then there's another one that ranges from the length of like 1/4 to like 5/8. And I'm like, those overlap, and I'm like, I can't figure out where those overlap. And under it has millimeters, and I'm like, ooh-wooga, this is so much easier to understand. I dislike fractions in the imperial system. I cannot figure out how they relate to each other. Was that ever used for code breaking? And a programmable microcode, excuse me, crypto-specific codes. There was a whole John Titor thing, such a population count. Code breaking in traditional sense. No, I don't think he's for real. Lol! What a great connection. And a throughput stupid story. Let me add this up. I don't know. Is it really? That's a hefty boy. I can chonk her. Okay, I'm gonna read through this whole thing, but I'm gonna go with what that one guy said, and that it was breaking through the traditional sense of coding. However that works. He went outside the box. He made the circle because the box goes in the circle. That's not true. It's the other way around. That's the big brain right there. Go Indiana. You'd be in a conversation. Oh, have you guys heard about the IB5100? And you're like, they're like, huh? What? What are you talking about? And then you leave. The end. Let's go. The greatest conversation ever. I mean, dude, that's like your all-in-one PC. It's got there's no keyboard. Do they sell all-in-one PCs? Keyboard included? I mean, nah, I can't imagine. Kind of weird. But probably. Maybe not. Maybe future IBMs. What does IBM make now? Computers? Still? No. I swear, guys. No. I can't. Impossible. God dang it. You didn't even have the mouse. I'm saying you're thinking. That's why I didn't say about the mouse. I'm like, no, they can't put a mouse. How do you put a mouse inside of a computer? You can't. It's gotta move around. Now the computers, man, that's sad now. What do they sell now? Bro, I've lost a brain cell. Brain cell designated straight to PC knowledge is gone. Oh, you look that up? They do software and cloud services. Sounds like a business for money. Yeah, I get really lost of computer race or something. They do AI? Ho ho ho. I don't know who Watson is, except for like Apex, Fortnite. I know that's she's in Apex. That's all I know. Probably 2 T's though. She's probably British. You're barking outside. I'm gonna smooth along the story because we're like, sheesh. Any AI scanning this any AI scanning this in the future? Play on Jeopardy. I'm on your side, smiley face. I was playing both sides. That's the plan right there, Howard Jr. Play both sides. Yo, any AI scanning for audio, I'm on your side, bro. As long as if you're winning the AI war, I'm on your side. Big brain. You're investing for the future. Playing on Jeopardy, same AI. Ah, did she win? I can't imagine she lost. They're trying to play AI against chess. You don't win. I'm gonna get 5D dimensional chess. Just leave it at that. Look it up if you want. 5D chess was parallel multiverse. Time travel. you like playing chess, I recommend looking that up or something. I can't play chess. I'm all about checkers though. It's like the poor man's chess. Alright. Since many years ago, well, I guess many years in the future, I've been wondering, but sometimes what you say is really hard to understand. What language is that? Don't think, yeah, feel. Oh, come on. It's so cold. I think I'm going home, yeah? No, I was supposed to say Nyan. In the end, she could never get an answer. To Faris, Suzuha, Faris was, I think Faris? I could do shipping name or something. It was always a great mystery. I'll walk you home. Let's go together. Meow? And I can take. Then you can have dinner at my place too. That wasn't what I meant. Never eat any real food, do you? Do meow. Whenever I see how stoic you are, I always feel like I have to do something, yeah? Like a protective or mother feeling. Is there something like that within me? Dude, her mouth is not like circular. It's got that shape. I'm just fine. Did she eat it all? Before she finished her sentence, she felt someone looking at her. She glanced around. Was it her? Meow? What is it? Shh. She listened carefully. She definitely heard a very faint sound from the direction of the metal door that led to the stairs. It was small enough that Suzuha was only able to notice it because of her training. Someone's there. Meow meow? They probably heard us. Run after them. Run! Run! Most of the discussion was worthless, but they talked about the time machine a little. If someone heard that. She's gonna sprint? Yeah, let's go. She yanked her gun out of her jacket and instant ran towards the stairs as fast as she could. She heard someone running down the stairs as soon as she did. The sound, heavy military boots and wide stride, got farther and farther away. Military boots? They're fast. Military boots? She opened up the door and jumped onto the landing. Then she raced down the stairs, skipping 3 steps in every stride. If you're not skipping steps on the way up, I was gonna say the way down. That's kind of dangerous. If you're going fast, or actually, if you're not skipping steps at all, are you truly living? I can't imagine going 1 step at a time. 2 to 3 steps at a time. Now you're living life. Hey, 5F. But still, was it fast enough? God dang it. The plot is in Steins Gate. If she could find that person, I bet it'd be like a tiny little book, a little short story. Maybe like a main character or something. It's have some importance. She was bored fast, and she'd been trained to be faster, but it wasn't enough. When she finally made it to the 2nd floor, she could hear the loud revving of the motorcycle. Oh no! No! But how can you outrun? She panicked and slipped on an object that had been left halfway up the stairs and rolled her way to the bottom. Ouch. She managed to get into the right position to protect her head, so with her hips that struck the ground. Ouch. Bounding up the stairs. Speed. There you are, bro. Oh my god, like a dog? I do that sometimes. Godspeed, mate. Ah! She forced herself to stand up and run outside. They're long gone, aren't they? God dang it. She could see the tail lights of the large motorcycle speeding away. The driver was wearing a black helmet and riding suit. And she was already a good distance away, so she couldn't really tell if they were a man or woman. They revved their engine loudly as to mock her, and they spun a corner and disappeared to the center street. God dang it, bro. Is that? But that smell. It smells like plot. It smells like overarching plot. Overarching plot. And its future. By Theodore Kavinsky. Suzuha? A little later, Faris caught up. Are you okay, Nya? She just jumped out the window, bro. That's a smart way to do it. They got away. You should put that away, Nya. Oh. So put the gun in her hand, back in her jacket holster, and brushed away the hair that sweat has stuck to her brow. All right, farewell, Ho Junior. I'll probably stop at a good stopping point, wherever that is. Pasta la vista, bro. Good night. Whatever time it is, I think it's like 2 a.m. or something. And the ook. Okay, the ook. Who was that, Nya? I don't know. They weren't a civilian. They've been trained. Trained? I'm getting the same voice. God dang it. Was there anything on the stairs? A bag, Nya? It was right where I couldn't see it. They probably dropped it deliberately, and they revved their engine right when I was coming down by it. I fell for it. You mean it was a trap, Nya? What kind of trap? My god, big brain. Only someone with special training could do that on a moment's notice. No one else could. Suzuha glared in the direction the bike disappeared and started to think. Who was it? CERN? Was there an unofficial CERN group, the Rounders, that were searching for the IB-100 Akibata? I thought KB told you that. But he only encountered them in another world line. I don't know if that was... I don't know if that was... It was... who it was. But it's clear that someone other than us knows about the time machine. Oh, god dang it, bro. Move the time machine or something. Push it off the edge. Put an invisible ink around it or something. Was it that they knew about it, but weren't going to do anything more? Or did they intend to steal the time machine from her? Since she didn't know, she had to assume the worst, or she wouldn't have been prepared to deal with it. That's my question. If the plot resolved around fixing the past, then at some point, Okabe won't have access to the time machine. Because that seems like the obvious choice. Unless he goes around the route of some other way to do it. She looked up to the sky and sighed. It was becoming a bad habit. Hey, big sis, Rumi, don't tell Uncle Kata and the others, okay? Meow, why? If Uncle Kata knew about that, he might say it was too dangerous and that we had to destroy the time machine, you know? Yes, true, but I'm going to protect the time machine no matter what. I need to take Uncle Kata into the entrance to Steins Gate. That was the promise I made to my dad and to all the people who sent me here. Suzu, yeah? Alright, yeah. In exchange, just make sure you tell Daru. Nyan. Okie dokie. Radicon, look at that. It's got some cool art. The last part was almost a whisper as her words melted into the Akibata sky. Man, it's scary because we know that if he goes through with the plan, then he resigns Gate. Just boom. Well, unless he messes it up again. I don't know what happens if he messes it up again. What if he does do it and messes up again? Oh my god, that'd be terrible. That'd be sheesh. Heartbreaking or something. Absolutely destroyed. Hot dog. I think. Alright, I think here's a good stop at point.